The hidden advantage in ChatGPT ads most brands miss. If you are still relying only on targeting for ads, you are already behind. Most brands think better targeting equals better results. But when it comes to ChatGPT ads, behavior matters more than targeting. And that shift changes everything. Hey, I am Mehul Brahmbhatt, CEO and founder of Matrix Bricks. And I have helped hundreds of brands scale profitably using performance driven digital strategies. Today, I'll show you why behavior, not just demographics, is becoming the real growth lever in AI driven advertising. I have spent more than 15 years in digital marketing and I have seen platforms evolve from keyword stuffing to hyper personalization to now AI led intent mapping. And here is the shift most advertisers haven't fully understood yet. We are no longer targeting people, we are responding to behavior in real time. Let's break this down. Targeting is static, behavior is alive. For years, marketing strategies have revolved around defining the perfect audience profile. We build campaigns around a fixed characteristics, assuming that identity would drive action. Built in AI driven environments like ChatGPT, what matters isn't just who the user is, it's what they are doing in that moment. Here is the difference. Targeting tells you who the user is, behavior tells you what they are thinking right now. Targeting predicts, behavior conforms. Targeting assumes interest, behavior shows intent, and intent always converts better than assumptions. AI understands intent in a real time. The biggest shift with ChatGPT ads is that the platform doesn't just collect data, it understands conversations, every interaction reflects a need, a question, or a decision making process unfolding live. That means ads are no longer interrupting attentions, they are aligning with the active intent. That's a massive difference. When someone interacts with AI, they are already asking a question, looking for a solution, comparing options, exploring a problem. That interaction itself is a behavioral data. So instead of targeting small business owners, you reach someone who just asks, how do I increase online sales without increasing ad spend? See the power shift? You are not guessing, you are aligning. Micro movements drive conversions. Consumer decisions rarely happen in a one big dramatic step. They happen in a small emotional micro movements where clarity meets urgency. In AI platforms, these micro movements are visible in real time, and that's where smart advertisers focus. Across multiple campaigns, conversions consistently spike when ads align closely with high intent micro movements. These movements happen when users express frustration, seek clarity, compare tools, ask how do I questions. In these movements, they are emotionally engaged. Behavior tells you when someone is ready. Targeting only tells you who might be ready. And in AI environments like ChatGPT, those micro movements are visible instantly. Personalization comes from context, not cookies. We are entering a phase where privacy regulations are tighter and user tracking is limited. The old methods of personalization based on cookies and long term tracking are slowly losing effectiveness. But contextual behavior inside AI conversations is more powerful than ever. ChatGPT ads work because they align with the user's current conversations, fit naturally into their information journey, feel helpful instead of disruptive, add value in the moment. When ads feel relevant, they don't feel like ads, and that's where trust builds. Smarter ad strategy from audience based to intent based. If you want to stay competitive, you need to rethink how you structure campaigns. Instead of building ads around audience segments, you build them around behavioral triggers. This is where strategy becomes sharper and performance becomes predictable. Here is the mindset shift you need. Stop asking who should I target. Start asking what behaviors signal buying intent. Focus on questions that indicate urgency, repeated problems pattern, comparison driven queries, solution focused searches. When you map your messaging to these behaviors, performance improves naturally. Because now your ad feels like the next logical step, not a sales speech. The competitive edge most brands are missing. Right now, many brands are still optimizing for impressions and click through rates without deeply analyzing behavioral context. They are refining targeting settings while missing the bigger strategic opportunity. The brands that are winning are thinking differently. Early adopters are already designing intent driven creatives, structuring campaigns around conversational triggers, optimizing for engagement signals, measuring contextual alignment, not just clicks. The result is higher relevance, lower friction, and stronger conversion rates because behavior isn't just a data, it's strategic direction. So, what's the real takeaway here? If you want to win with ChatGPT ads, you need to shift your strategy from audience targeting to behavioral mapping. Start identifying intent signals, align your messaging with real time conversations, and build campaigns around what users are actively trying to solve, not who they are on paper. When you focus on a behavior, your ads become timely, relevant, and naturally compelling. And that's where consistent performance starts. Are you still building campaigns around targeting or are you adapting to behavioral intent? Drop a comment and tell me what platform you are running ads on right now. And hit like if this gave you a clarity. I'll see you in the next video.